Hello, my darlings. It's my birthday, and I woke up to hundreds and hundreds of messages. Good morning, darlings. I am in Hawaii, so I am 4 hours different time zone. Hello, darlings. Hello, this is Katerina Satori. I just wanted to take a moment to connect with you. Yeah, to connect with you, to transmute this frequency of the Big Island. It's a very unique frequency, you guys. I feel like it's a perfect union of the masculine energy and the feminine energy. The feminine energy nourishing, enriching, magnetizing, amplifying, beautifying everything. And the masculine energy, this ground, strength, protection, solidity. For those of you who join, good morning, you guys. Good morning of my time and probably midday your time. I wanted to thank you so much for all these gorgeous birthday messages. And I am here for an incredible retreat. Or let's just say a conference. It's more like a conference, like a small conference for divine feminine leadership conference where women gather, women and men, so both women and men. Yeah, and today is one of the goddesses that I work very closely with, divine goddess of wisdom, resourcefulness, alchemy, protection, goddess Isis from Egypt. So good morning, you guys. It's morning my time and it's like mid-afternoon your time. So I am at this beautiful feminine leadership conference, and on my birthday is happening this activation of the next level of spiritual leadership, spiritual legacy. So here I am. I wanted to share with you this moment, and I was tuning in, like what would come through, what would I share, and my main message is always, you guys, it doesn't matter how humble your beginnings. What matters is how deep is your heart, how much you can persevere through all the trials and all the challenges and still keep your heart open. It's so easy to guard your heart. It doesn't take much courage, and it takes so much courage to keep your heart open and to continue see the innocence in others and to continue share yourself, share your gifts. You guys, some of you know my story. I almost didn't make it to this world. I had a very small window of opportunity to go through the birth canal. My mother, I came through my mother, chose my mother wisely. My mother is one of my greatest teachers, and she doesn't speak English, but she always watches my videos because she feels connected. She's back in Russia. But some of you know my story, you guys. I almost got aborted, and I almost didn't make it. There was a very small window of opportunity, and I love this story. I love this story because it shows me divine protection. When as a soul you chose to be here, it's never by accident. It's never random, and I always felt this divine guidance and the God watching over me. And by pure miracle, my mom was pregnant with me, and she came to a doctor. She had an abortion in October, and then she got pregnant with me in November, and she already had a 1-year-old, my sister. So it was a very uncertain time for her, and it took her a leap of faith to say, okay, I'm gonna trust the guidance, I'm gonna bring this child into the world. And but before, you know, in the moment of doubt, she went to the doctor and wanted to stop this pregnancy with me. And the doctor sent her back. He says, no, you gotta go and have this child. You're too young for this silliness. And that's it, you guys. He refused to do this. And I love this story, once again, because what is meant to be, if it's your incarnation, and especially this incarnation, the leader with whom I'm at the conference right now, she says, this is a gangster lifetime. It's like there is no other lifetime where we have so much opportunities, we have so much activation, we can choose awakening. All our previous lifetimes have been a preparation for this one. And I feel it so strongly, you guys. You know, every single day I say, I choose my highest path. I choose my highest destiny. I choose my full awakening, no matter what it will require of me, no matter what I will be asked to let go, no matter what I will ask to morph to and go through my own change and unfolding, no matter the fear arises, I'm choosing my highest path. And it's beautiful, you guys. This morning I woke up, saw all your messages. I was like, I feel so loved. I feel so loved. Oh my God. And I went outside and I spent my morning, I created my morning with a beautiful devotional frequency. I invoked all the divine allies in invisible form, all my guides, ascended masters, spirits and angels, and, you know, ancestors, benevolent ancestors who came before me, who contributed their DNA so I get to be in this incarnation right now, in this remembrance. And I chanted my favorite chants. I did a tarot reading. That was my morning, you guys. And I'm here with my girl Marcy Locke, my divine sister. It's been such an incredible adventure, you guys. You know, once you know, there's this another message for me is call your allies. Tap into the heart, tap into the soul, and request a connection with your divine allies. Your ally is a guardian, protector, best friend, you know, a teacher, somebody you are meant to do great things with, somebody with whom you have the same mission, you serve the same source. It's a very different quality relationship. So Marcy Locke is my ally. I'm gonna honor Yvonne de la Flor, my sacred ally. Chelsea Penner, my soul sister, over 13 years of friendship. Joshua Winter, my brother, over 11 years of friendship. So you guys, these people with whom you walk incarnation, they're my true treasures. And a whole community, like you tuning in, you taking the time to be with me right now, share this moment. Thank you. Thank you for your light and your voice and your presence in the world. And thank you for continue to make your steps and continue to break through your fears and choosing the highest alignment. Yeah, you guys, so last night Marcy and I went to see the sunset. There's such a beautiful sunset here. They're like a golden liquid rays that you watch and you've been mesmerized. And the energy of Hawaii is so soft. It's like you're being held by Divine Mother. I think the last time I experienced something like this when I was in New Zealand. And New Zealand is so soft, you guys. Josiah, I would love to greet all of you. But you guys know, you feel my love. I just love you so much. And we were watching the sunset last night. And there was this just, you know, this moment of perfection. And we were invoking the power of eclipse, because eclipse was yesterday and we're gonna feel it for the next 6 months, right? And we were invoking the power of eclipse and new moon today. And Marcy said something so powerful out loud. She says, I release and I receive. I release and I receive. And then she got very specific about what she's releasing. So with telepathic permission of Marcy, I'm gonna share this. She says, I release any attachment to struggle, to suffering, to things being hard, to sacrifice, to me choosing weak relationships or codependency, all of that. She just began listing all of those things that the old programming would convince us we must to pay the price in order to live in the full potential of our being. So she listed all that, release, and then she says, I receive. I receive the ease, I receive the grace, I receive the full unfolding of my potential. I receive the divine partnerships, I receive the divine opportunities. So this is my message to you, my loves. Take time today, go in the nature and declare. Remember how powerful your word is. I like to say, my word is good, my heart is pure. This is from Sophia Code. My word is good, my heart is pure. And then you begin to just declare it to the world. Remember, when you start activating your throat chakra, you begin to really activate your manifestation power. So in order to become a powerful manifester, the way to it is through the heart, right? It's interesting how our chakras are lined up. We have 12 chakras for the simplicity of it. 7 inside the body and 5 outside the body, right, you guys? So the lower chakras, the grounding ones, and then the heart is the meeting point, and then we have the higher chakras. Manifestation is your throat chakra, open. If you can't dare to state your true desires, right? You won't harness the power to manifest them. So honesty, you guys, honesty, right? Oh, feel just so much, almost like electricity running through my body when I share this with you. I wish I knew this, you guys. So whatever you are afraid to speak your full truth, remember it ties in to being afraid to fully embrace your true desires. So the more you open, the more you're authentic about who you are and what you really long for right now, not a year ago, right now. What is real? What is raw? What is alive for you right now? And then you go into the nature and you declare to the nature spirits, the trees, the standing people, the wind, the spirit of the wind, the spirit of the air, right? And then you say, I release and I receive. And then you can just say, I am worthy, I receive, I accept my highest path, my highest destiny. Yeah, so it's just coming through like this, you guys. So yeah, and then another secret. Would you like to know another secret? The sweetest point that I arrived lately is this frequency of neutrality. Yeah, you guys, frequency of neutrality, where you long for something so deep. Sometimes it hurts if you have to wait for it, right? And then you surrender the longing, you surrender it in layers, and be very patient through the layers of your surrender. If you think you're surrendering, you're just trying to do it mentally. Surrendering on the level of the heart is like this inner release from the longing, release from desire itself. And you arrive almost like the oasis on your journey. That's called neutrality, where you drop the resistance to the flow of life. And you begin to see the sacredness, you begin to see the miracle, you begin to see the beauty everywhere. And when you begin to see the sacredness of life, life begins to show her sacredness to you. And that's it. And then you are just walking magnet of synchronicities, miracles, and magic. Yes, you guys, neutrality, it's a beautiful epiphany that I just received. Neutrality, looking through all my desires and prayers and longings and dreams, and especially vision, you know, vision for the planet, vision for the people that I serve. It's also like neutrality, holding it so lightly, like a snowflake on the palm of your hand. Constantly surrendering. And surrender, when you let go and you deepen your surrender process, your aura begins to emanate a very special glow. Very special glow. It's like your unique fragrance of your soul. You know, like I found the flower, plumeria, the Hawaiian flower, and I picked it up, and there was this unique fragrance that only that flower has, right? That the entire life of that flower is simply to be the manifestation of beauty, you know, and to give. So when your mind surrenders to your awakened heart, your aura begins to emanate the most magnetic soul light and soul fragrance. And then there's nothing left to do. Just emanate that. Just emanate that. And you like, everything I desired just comes to me. I stopped searching. I found the treasure within my own heart. Feeling so poetic today, you guys. So this is the message. It doesn't matter how humble your beginnings are. It doesn't matter that you almost didn't make it through the birth canal, like me, right? And everything is so ordained. All these twists on the path are so ordained, because then you can tell the most magnificent stories, how you made it through against all odds, against all storms, against all challenges. And not only you made it through, you kept your heart open, and you kept expanding your heart capacity to love, to accept, to embrace, to let go. That is a true achievement in my eyes. Everything else is beautiful, sparkly, great things. You know, I love. Yes. Marcy downstairs asking me if she would like me to bring watermelon. We're going to a conference, you guys. Day 2 activation of the goddess Isis. She is Egyptian. She's the keeper of Egyptian lineage. Yeah, you know, my work with Ascended Masters, you guys, just continue to expand, and I'm so looking forward to the trip to Egypt in October. So amazing, you know, and I go to these sacred places to receive the codes, you know, because eventually you see yourself as a living code, right? And I bring it back to you guys, you know. This is always my intention. Go, receive the codes, receive the activation, bring it back to the community, bring it back to the people that I get to serve. I love you. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. This is such a special experience to be with you and to share these insights. And I only encourage you to release and to receive and to believe in the power of your voice, to believe in the power of your voice to create a completely different reality. Wow. You don't need anything else. Just remembering that you can activate all these centers within, activate your strong voice, and then create, and seeing yourself as creatrix or creator. That's it. I love you.